A unique school based on Indian cultural heritage and global vision, which has a record of 100% result in ICSE, State Board and PU Board examinations. Athreya Educational Institutions, a famous name in Mandya for more than a decade, providing you a world-class education from nursery to PUC. Enhanced with a newly constructed environment-friendly building, spacious smart classrooms, well-equipped labs and library, experienced teachers with motherly care and updated teaching methods, including 4-language learning concept, regular multiple cultural and sports activities, and best vehicle facility. What else do you expect? Join your children today. We make them complete human beings and present them as real gift to the society.
ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಅನುರಾಧ ರಘು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕೆಎಸ್ ರಘು ವಕೀಲರು ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು. ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಓಪನ್ ಫಾರ್ 2020 and 21. Pre-KG, UKG classes to 10th standard. ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ ದೂರವಾಣಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 9986797652, 8867015936 ಹಾಗೂ 8867015937.
Experience Athreya. Feel at home.
Hi, hello children. Hope you're all doing great at home, enjoying your holidays. In this session, I'm going to clarify some fundamental algebraic concepts for you all. Fundamental algebraic concepts. Before starting this, you should know what is algebra. Algebra is nothing but representing the mathematical statements with the help of combination of letters and numbers. Combination of letters and numbers. Let us consider an expression. Let us consider an expression of 4x square plus 3x plus 2. It is called an algebraic expression. It is called an algebraic expression. Here I have written three terms. I have written three terms. I have written 4x square. Here 4 is considered as constant. Why it is called as constant? Because the value of the number, wherever you go, it doesn't carry. It doesn't change. It doesn't vary its value. It is a constant value. 4 is a 4. 5 is 4. 5 is 5. Like that, any number which is written in the algebraic expression is considered as the constant. That means 3 is a constant, 2 is a constant, here 4 is a constant. Why? Because the value of this number will not change. That is the reason we call it as constant. And what about the letters we have written here? They are considered as variables. According to the expression, one another, the value of these variable will changes. It changes. Depending on the value, what we solve, the value we have to implicate here. We have to substitute here. So, on that basis, they are considered as, the letters are considered as variables. Understood? So, algebra is to represent the mathematical statement with the help of combination of letters and numbers. Letters may be A to Z. And one more thing, in algebra, we have to use small letters only, small alphabetical letters. A to Z, small a to small z. They are all considered as variables. All the numbers, whether it is negative integer or positive integer, they are all considered as constants. Hope you understood. Let us move to the next concept. Algebraic expression. An expression. Now, an expression is formed by the combination of these variables and constants using the mathematical operations, fundamental operations. That means addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Yes. So, I will give a small example here. 9x square plus 3x square minus 2. It is an algebraic expression and it is having the combination of variables, that is x square here and the constant 9, 3 and minus 2. And using the mathematical operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, I told. Here each term is separated by plus, that is addition symbol, and minus subtraction symbol. And even these constant and variable are multiplied together. That means algebraic expression is formed by the combination of variables and the constant using the fundamental mathematical signs. Plus, minus, multiplication symbol and the division symbol. It is into and division symbol. Hope you understood. Next you move on to that. Terms. The term of an algebraic expression are separated by plus or minus sign. I have written the example here. I will show you once again. See, 9x square plus 3x square minus 2. Here the number 9x square is separated by the sign called plus, and 3x square is separated by minus 2 from 2. That means this separation by the signs, this separation, the literal and the variable, the combination of these two before plus is called as a term. It is separately, it is called as one term. This is second term. This is third term. That means this algebraic expression is compressed of 3 terms. Means term is nothing but the algebraic expression which is separated by plus or minus. Hope you understood. Next, there are different kinds of terms. The term which is having only, the expression which is having only one term is considered as monomial. Monomial expression. Monomial means, mono means what? One. Having one term. That means 3x, it is a term. Minus 5x, it is a term. 3x square y, it is a single term, even though there are 2 variables, but it is written in the one form. Without any addition and subtraction sign. Understood? And however, how much you write? 5a square bc. Even this considered as one term. And they are all considered as monomial algebraic expression. Monomial algebraic expression. Next, second, suppose if the expression has 2 terms, that is 3x plus 2, then it is called as binomial expression. 3x plus 2, that is 3x is separate, 2 is separate. This is separate term, this is separate term. 5x minus 3y, ax square minus 3. They all contain 2 terms. So then they are all considered as binomial. Bi means 2. Mono means 1. If it is 3, yes, you are right, it is trinomial. Trinomial. How? Right? 3x square minus 2x plus y. 4x minus 3y plus 2. These contains 3 separate terms which is separated by the plus or minus sign. Trinomial. Sir, it goes on, it continues. What happens if it is more than 2 and 3 terms? Then it is called as, if the algebraic expression contains 2 or more terms, then they are called as multinomial. Multinomial expressions. Understood? Monomial, binomial and multinomial. Multi means more than 2, more than 3. They are called as multinomial expressions. Hope you understood. Next, moving on to next topic. Next, move on to coefficient. Coefficient of any factor of a term is called the coefficient, the product of the other. For example, 5x, y, z. It is a one term expression. Here, write the coefficient of 5 means the remaining product, the remaining whatever the subject, whatever the things as written are considered as coefficient of the 5. What is the coefficient of 5? X, y, z is coefficient of 5. What is the coefficient of 5x? Leaving 5x, what are the remaining terms? Then they are called as coefficient of 5x. Here 5x, the coefficient of 5x is yz. Leave, which is the left part, is considered as coefficient. What is the coefficient of z? Among 5x, y, z, what is the coefficient of z? 5xy is the coefficient of z. Then, what is the coefficient of y? What is the coefficient of y? Coefficient of y is 5xz. 5xz means whichever the term you consider, leaving that, the remaining terms are considered as, factors are considered as the coefficient. Understood? Though for any factor of a term, if the coefficient is considered as product of the other. Understood? So next, there are two kinds of terms. One is like term and another is unlike term. What is like term? Terms having the same literal factors are called like terms. Terms having the same literal factors. For example, 5 by 7, x square, y, x, 7x, z square, y. Here I wrote two terms. Here the numbers are changed. 5 by 7, 7. Z square, y, x. X, z square, y. But the power, whatever the power we wrote and whatever the numbers, letters we have written, they have not changed, especially the power. Then they are called as like term. Here the power of z is 2. Here also the power of z is 2. Y 1, nothing means 1. Y 1. X also 1. Here also 1. Then whatever the number, you neglect this. You need not to worry about the number, whatever the number. It is a constant. It's a constant. So when you write the variables, the power is same, then they are called as like terms. Understood? Next, unlike terms having the different literal factors. Different literal factors. For example, 2a square bc, 4a b square c, 7a c square b are all considered as unlike. Why? I will tell you. See here, 2, 4, 7, leave it. As I told, they are all constant. Now come to the variables. A square bc, the power of a is 2. See here, the power of a is 1. And power of b is 1 here, the power of b is 2 here. And power of c is 1 here also 1, but when it comes to the third term, the power of c is 2. Understood? That means when the power it changes, then the terms are called as literal factors are called as unlike terms. They are called as unlike terms. Hope you understood. So now what we have discussed, just recapitulate 5 minutes. Fundamental concepts, algebraic concepts. We have discussed about the constants and the variables. And what is the constant? With the numbers, whatever the numbers we write, they are all considered as the constant, and the letters what we use in the algebraic expression, they are called as variables. And what is algebraic expression? Then expression is formed by the combination of constant and variables using the mathematical operations, plus, minus, multiplication and division. They are called as it is known as algebraic expression. Then what is term? The term of an algebraic expression is separated by plus or minus sign. Plus or minus term, and each term is, it may be a constant, it may be a variable, or it may be a combination of both constant and variable. Example, see here, it can write 4 or 4x or 4xy minus 4x a, anything. So they are considered as terms. And in the terms there are monomial, binomial and trinomial, and more than 3 they are called as, right, multinomial. Next, coefficient. Any factor of a term is called a coefficient of the product of the other. Leaving the coefficient, what the coefficient we consider, the remaining all are considered as the coefficient of that number, that letter. 5, what is the coefficient of 5? Remaining things are all considered as coefficient of 5. Why? The coefficient is 5x and z. Understood? There are in that two types, like terms and unlike terms. Like terms are nothing but the same literal factors are considered as like terms, and the different literal factors are considered as unlike terms. Hope you understood. Next class, next session, we will see you. Bye.
A unique school based on Indian cultural heritage and global vision, which has a record of 100% result in ICSE, State Board and PU Board examinations. Athreya Educational Institutions, a famous name in Mandya for more than a decade, providing you a world-class education from nursery to PUC. Enhanced with a newly constructed environment-friendly building, spacious smart classrooms, well-equipped labs and library, experienced teachers with motherly care and updated teaching methods, including 4-language learning concept, regular multiple cultural and sports activities, and best vehicle facility. What else do you expect? Join your children today. We make them complete human beings and present them as real gift to the society.
ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಅನುರಾಧ ರಘು, ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕೆಎಸ್ ರಘು, ವಕೀಲರು ಹಾಗೂ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು. ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಓಪನ್ ಫಾರ್ 2020 and 21. Pre-KG, UKG classes to 10th standard. ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ. ದೂರವಾಣಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 9986797652, 8867015936 ಹಾಗೂ 8867015937.
Experience Athreya. Feel at home.